Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Benna Rider. Today we're test riding the XMAX 125. I just had the chance to do this here in the city. It's very difficult to find parking space, so I don't know if I will actually find a parking space when I come back here. And if I find the dealer, because that's also the first time for me. Open. Oh, there's a helmet in here already. Okay. The XMAX 125. Actually, I forgot to look and check all the data for you now, because it was very spontaneous now to get this bike. I will put the data on the screen here. I have to get into the mountain somehow to show you once again. I think we have to take a left here. I've never really been in the old part of Malaga before, so I don't really know my way around here. Let's see if we can get out of here somehow. So this one is equipped with ABS and traction control. This is fairly rare, actually, I'd say, you know, for the 125, which has a traction control. But since this is a maxi scooter already, that comes in quite naturally, quite natural. And I've been on this bike, on this scooter before, and I think it was a little bit tame, because the weight is fairly high for the actual power that it has. So first we have to get out of this jungle, out of this maze, and I don't know how to get out of this. I think we have to take a right here. Yeah, I always try to not to get into Malaga, the old town, because naturally this is where you get lost. Anyways, this is the Yamaha XMAX 125. I have another video up about a year ago or so. I tested it. If you want to have a look, you can look at it here. So let's see if we can find our way into the mountains as usual, so we can compare it to the other bikes. Yes, the 125, this is a very good alternative in Spain, of course. 125s, because why? Because you can ride them with your car license. Yeah, you can ride a big scooter with your car license. You have a big boot underneath your seat. comes in very handy. Oh, we shouldn't go by the red, yeah. Yeah, I have the NMAX 125, so the engine maybe is the same, I don't know. But I'm sure mine is a little bit more agile and sporty because this is much heavier. Let's look at it. Yeah, the seating position. You have a nice back rest here on the seat. That is pretty nice, which obviously you don't have on the NMAX. 3.5 liters per 100. Of course it burns more fuel than an NMAX because it's bigger. I'm not sure, is that the regular windscreen? It might be. It seems kind of small as well, but yeah, maybe it is the regular windscreen actually. So let's see, since I'm interested in the 300 actually, how this compares, you know, if it's any good. I mean, usually they're not good, but before I had this sporty windscreen on the E300. Let's see how this compares on the Autovia. So we also have a RPM counter. So, okay, the last time I kind of complained about the leg room. There's so much red here in the city. The leg room, yeah, it's a little bit smaller, I think. But you can actually put your feet on these here. And then it's not too bad, actually. So I will take this back, actually. It's not as bad as I'd first said. It's pretty good. I mean, it's enough space for your feet and for your legs. So that should be okay. Everybody going so slow? Is there speed trap here? Yeah, yeah, it's a 125. So once again, I'm not quite sure about the power and all that. As I said, it was a very spontaneous thing that I did today. You know, I just went there and then I didn't prepare myself, to be honest. And I will put all the data on the screen for you. And now we will go a little stretch on the Autovia on the freeway to see what the windscreen is like and stuff like that. So let's see if there's another red traffic light, or can we go? Oh yeah, as usual, of course there's a red one. What would I have expected? Okay, so the seat is very high for me. I mean, maybe it is not high, but with these scooters, you know, you sit like on a horse, and like there's like 30, 40, 50 centimeters that you have to stretch your legs before you get to the ground. So it is not that high, but it is high. For me, as you can see, I can, you know, I basically I tiptoe, and I'm 175. So I will put the data of the seat height on the screen for you to see. I'm sure it's another 795 or something. But it is much higher, you know. You feel that it is, you think, you know, that it is much higher. Why is everybody going so slow? So, I can put my feet there. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. So, seating is not too bad for me. So we have maximum power already. Not anymore. Now we have maximum power again, but we're going up an incline. So obviously, I guess, or naturally, we cannot check, you know, the maximum speed. Yeah, maximum power now. Actually, it doesn't feel too bad. This is 110 almost on the speedometer, and we're going up a steep incline, so that is pretty good actually. That is good. That is good power. And I actually have to overtake this guy here on the incline. So the windscreen is not too bad actually. Not too bad. I mean, you get all these turbulences from the side. The front is good. From the side you have turbulences as usual. So like any other bike, any other scooter with a windscreen. So even for a little scooter with a 125 and a traction control, that is really a good addition. It's a good plus. It's a good optional integrated option. Or how do you say that? I really like that. Of course, you know, I think it's a lot more expensive than an NMAX, but it's a maxi scooter and you have a lot more space, a lot of more room under the seat. So of course, you know, you have to pay for that, for the convenience. Going up the hill here with full power. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I've been on the 300 before, so there basically is no difference, only that it's less powerful. But it's the same chassis and everything, so it should be as good as the 300, and it is. That's pretty nice. So let's do a walk around here. Yes, we're back with the Yamaha XMAX 125 here on our regular test route. I just have it for a little while, just for a few minutes. So once again I have to hurry. Anyways, this actually feels much better than I thought before, because I had it already for 1 or 2 years ago. And it didn't leave a very good impression, but I think because of the dealer, because they made me rush things, and as usual, you know, with the test ride, always have to rush. But this one, the XMAX 125, that's a really nice scooter. It's like a maxi scooter, and you have all this space under the seat, so that's very cool. You have front disc brakes, you have rear disc brakes, and I think this is the standard windscreen, because I'm just saying this because on the XMAX video that I made last week, they had a sport windscreen and it was much smaller. Anyways, I will show you the all the controls now, and and maybe the instrument panel. So on the left hand side, as usual, we have high beam, low beam and passing. We have the turn signal switch, we have the horn, On the right hand side we have the starter switch, we have the hazard lights. We can turn them on now. And we have the trip computer and reset button here for the display. So this is a display. On the left hand side you have the speedometer, on the right hand side you have the RPM counter. In the middle you can switch at the top with a right hand button here. You can switch it from outside temperature to volt of the battery, to traction control on or off, 2 kilometers per liter, 3.5 liters per 100 kilometer, and the actual fuel consumption and the constant fuel consumption, then the average speed and the temperature again. So that's what you can change. On the left hand side you also have the bars for the fuel tank, and on the right hand side you have the engine temperature. Down below there is the clock. No, in the middle is the clock, and down below is the, down below is the odometer. Yes, sorry. Yeah, so that is the display. So let's have a look at the boot. Open, seat, and then we can open this up. Supposedly for 2 full-faced helmets, but I tried it with mine already. Only small full-sized helmets can fit in there. My Shark Evo line makes the crackling sound, so I don't know which will break first, the seat or the helmet. Anyways, yeah, there's pretty much quite a lot of space here, and actually when I see it, it might be actually true that the Tri-City, which I tested, the 300, Tri-City 300, actually has a little bit more space here. He might actually be right. Yeah, so this is the trunk. Here we have the tank. Let's see if we can show this to you. Open lid. No, oh, these are the cubby holes here. And you have a USB connection in there. This is lockable. On the right hand side is not lockable. And how do you open the fuel? Okay, we finally made it. Here's the fuel. And that's about it. I will try to make a sound check with the TCS off now. The last time it didn't work, so I was too stupid to think about this. So that is my quick review of the XMAX 125. I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a 125 scooter, for a big 125 scooter. For the 125, it still has enough power. I tried this here on the incline up on the Autovia on the highway. And it's pretty nice power still for this. And yeah, I do like it, just like the XMAX 300. That's basically it. Stay tuned for the sound check. So from sound check, we have to turn off TCS. Start it up. So, keiner kommt und 1, 2, 3. 0 auf 100 Test. 80. Aber wie gesagt, es geht bestimmt 5% runter hier, also und stopp, sind wir auf 100. Thanks very much for watching. This is Ben Right Out. Take care, bye bye.